going to talk about bronzer and blush placement. Ooh, that was tough to get out. We're going to teach you where you should apply your bronzer and your blush to get that nice glowing look without getting that dirty face look that we don't like when you look too dark and just orangey. So we're going to get started with that. Okay, so the first thing we need is a nice clean slate to work with. So all I have done is my foundation and a little concealer for the under eyes and spots, because I find that really makes like a huge difference when we're doing bronzer and blush, because if what is underneath isn't nice and even, it can make your bronzer or blush look really spotty and inconsistent and not blended properly. So make sure you have a nice, smooth, clean base. If you're not a foundation wearer, just make sure you're taking care of your skin and you have as minimal of redness and irritation spots as much as possible. That would be ideal for this look. So we're going to start off with the bronzer. And with bronzer, I like to use a nice big fluffy brush to apply it. I just find it blends easier. So the products I'm going to be using today are by Pure Nada. I'm going in with this bronzer. It is the color Bronze Clove. It's a mineral blush, but it's in a nice brown shade. So we're going to get that on our brush here. I'm going to tap off the excess, which is always the best thing to do, because that's when you get a big blob and it's hard to blend. So the first place I like to start with bronzer is the forehead, because I want most of my product on my forehead and my cheeks. So just to be safe, if you do have too much product on your brush, at least you're starting up here and not like right on your cheek. So we're going to go in circular motions. So I like to have my hair out of the way because you're going to get right deep into this area. So pushing the brush, you're going to just kind of do circular motions on that forehead, right up in the temples, back and forth. Basically, we want to mimic whatever the sun would have done to us. If, say, we were out all day in the sun getting a tan, you want the parts that the sun would naturally hit first, those are the parts that you bronze. What we're going to try to avoid is the middle area. So basically middle of our forehead and under our eyes right here. A little bit here, and depends on your face shape, but I like to avoid the middle of my chin. What that does, by keeping that nice and blank and still on the lighter side, it keeps your face looking fresh and bright. When we pull the bronzer in too close to the middle, that's when you get that like dirty face look, and no one looks good with that. So after the forehead, we're going to move on to the cheeks. Again, tapping my brush. I like to start off always on the edge and bring it in. So we're going to start off in this area, kind of like right under your cheekbone, but a little bit on it, because if the sun would naturally hit that, it would kind of hit this part, because this part sticks more out than the rest. And then I kind of like to brush it up on the temple. So now you can see the difference between this side of my face. I already have some nice shadowing, nice bronze tones. You can see the difference in color, where this side it's just all open. So just looking at me, you can already tell that this side of your face has now more structure to it, and this is just looks all flat, where now you can see a cheekbone, a jawline. So bronzer and blush really help with that. It really gives your face, your natural structure basically comes to life. So we're going to move on and do the other side. Okay, now I have both sides done. So what I like to do is after I just finish bronzing, the last side of my face. I don't dip back in the bronzer, and I just like to do a light sweep down the nose and lower the lower part of the chin. Just kind of a soft sweep. I don't like to put too much on the nose, even though naturally we do tan, but that's what kind of gives you that dirty face look if you do too much. Alright, so you could stop there if all you want is a bronze look, especially for summertime. That's all you need. But today I'm going to show you how to do blush as well. Blush always brings color to your skin. So whether you did bronzer already or not, it's always a nice additive to add to your daily look. So today I'm going to be using, again, one of the Pure Nada shades. This one is in the color Strawberry Field is this color. So what I like to do for blush is use, again, a nice big fluffy brush. This one's a little bit more dense because I really like to get that product where I want it and then be able to blend it out. So you're going to get your blush on your brush, and again, you're going to tap off all that excess. So for blush, I like to put it on the apples of the cheeks and then sweep upwards. So I start off at the apple and then sweep up. So I kind of make a natural smile so you can find where the apple of your cheek is and then sweep up. This is also my trick. Notice that there's a lot of product coming off. If I do notice there's a lot of product, I don't keep going. I go on the other one and start with that side. Just so all that product wasn't going to be all on this side. So to blend out the blush, what I like to do now is buff my brush on my arm just to clean it off. So it's a nice clean brush again, and then I go in and blend that. So again, circular motions up into the temples. It's just going to soften that so it's not just two balls and then blend it up. Once I'm done blending, I add a little bit more to my brush, honestly nothing, and I just kind of do a little tap the temples just to bring some color into those areas as well. So if I can get my lighting proper so you can see better, there we go. You can see the finished look. Nice color tones, nice bronze, a little light shimmer of pink. The Strawberry Field blush by them is my favorite. If I don't want to do too much blush or bronzer, I just want to do one. I like to use their other blush. They make it's called Sweet Pea, and I just love the coloring. It's more rosy, but it has it's like a tanned rose. I don't know how to explain it. So it's like the best of both worlds. It's a little bit blush and it's a little bit bronzer as well. So I'll use this and I'll do just what I did with the bronzer and just leave it as is. Alright, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up below. Bye guys!